We are at 1614 East Unaka Avenue, the Goff residence. We have a one-story gable style roof with 30-year laminated shingles. Predominant pitch is 512. We've got 5-inch gutters with gutter guards. There is drip edge on the rake, none on the eaves. There are no valleys. We do have felt. We've got standard shingle over plastic ridge vents. No grain loss to speak of. And there is no collateral damage on the ground elevation. And these ridge shingles are clean. Look good. This is the left slope. This is where the tarp was. The left slope is the north. And the right slope is the south. There are no storm-related damages to this roof. The insured said she had a leak over here underneath this tarp area. There are a few prior repairs. I'll show you this one over here first. Right here in this valley, you can see the different color shingles. Looks like they've layered it on top of another set of shingles. It is curling up. Just an improper installation. That could likely gather some water as well in the near future. And then we've got one off-colored shingle down here that's a prior repair. And then there's a section here that I assume is a prior repair. There's a bunch of different color shingles. You can see the layering here, the exposure's off. Which is the source of the leak, best of my estimate. The transition between this is a 5-pitch slope here on the top, and then when it flattens out right there, it goes to less than 2. The exposure stays the same, 5.5 inches. That's overexposed for a less than 2 slope for sure. And there's also no metal or anything in this transition between slope pitches. Right there in that corner. Combination of those things would likely be the entry point for water. She said that it's still leaking after somebody did some patching. I'm assuming this is what she's talking about, this area here, and maybe this down here. The tarp was in place with cinder blocks. It'll be replaced as it was set. But the only entry point I can see for water would be the overexposure combined with the lack of transition metal, and maybe some installation issues with these prior repairs if they were done by the same people who did the one over here in the corner that's curled up real bad. There is a large amount of roof tar put around the base of this chimney. Could also let some water in if that's leaking anywhere. This pipe boot here is pretty close, cut pretty close. Runoff could overflow in that a little bit. But there are no storm-related damages, no wind or hail to speak of anywhere on the roof. Again, we are at 1614 East Unaka Avenue, the Goff residence. There are no storm-related damages to this roof, and that is everything that is on this roof.